This is the Typhon Terra X1 that I purchased. I noticed there wasn't a lot of videos posted on this, no information available. So I just got this in just the other day, so it's brand new. We've been trying it out. It's been doing an excellent job. And what we're doing back here is going a different route. We were going to put piers in here. We hired a contractor and they put them in the wrong way, and now they have to be removed. This is one of the many reasons I purchased this machine. I'm just an old guy, no professional. I don't know anything. I'm learning on the machine. But again, I didn't see anything really posted on this, and I'm going to do the best I can, so bear with me on my videos here. Not good at this either. Machine does a pretty good job from what I've tried it already. Just a few hours on it. Again, this is all new for me. The driver did an excellent job on the delivery. Fantastic, actually. And you can see some of the stuff we've done. And we're just getting started. It's going to be pulling out this pier right here. We thought we could bust this pier up and get it out, but that turned out to be a mistake. So I have to dig around it today, and so I can get a strap on it and use the bucket to pull it up, which is what I've been doing, which has done a good job. These are the sauna tubes, full of concrete. They're 10-inch, and when they're full, they're with the rebar, I'd say a little over 300 pounds. And it had no problem pulling those straight up out of the ground and driving them over there. So we pulled this one out. Well, actually, we pulled this one out yesterday. So there was one right here, and we did this one as well. You see, they're down there pretty good, and that's one of the reasons why we're pulling them out, because he didn't do a good job installing them. And they're crooked and all that, so every one of these has to be removed. And we're going to go a different route for mounting the building that we want back here. I'll show you the ones that's already pulled out, just so you know. I'm not kidding about it. I drove them over here. And man, these things tear up your yard, so that's part of it. And you're going to have a mess when you're done, so the machine's going to end up cleaning all this up too. So here's the piers that are already pulled out, and you can see they're no small item. And got 6 more to go, 10 of them total. But I'll go over the machine real quick because I have other work to do with it. It needs service actually this morning. We ran it out of gas last night, so it stopped where it's sitting. It's got a release underneath here. Just pull up on this lever, it tilts up, and you get pretty good access to the engine. It's the typical Briggs on these. I didn't go with the diesel. That was just too much money. I would have liked the extra weight back here, but it's shoehorned in there, and I'm not happy with that. Everything on here is really nice, and it's well made. And if you're not seeing it, I'll point it out. If you'll notice down inside here, you're not going to see any rust on this machine at all. I mean, nowhere. The ROP is nice, heavy steel. It's not some cheap, flimsy thing. Grab handles on here. Just well made. The controls are nice and tight. Here's a layout of the dash. You got your hour meter, voltage meter. I read the book last night. I can't figure out what in the world this thing does. Typically, this is supposed to engage or disengage the boom swing. I haven't got it to do that, so, and the book did not help me. I'm going to have to call Machinery Asia, which is where this came from their eBay store. This machine, as is, as you're seeing it, delivered to my house, was $5,300. That was total, tax, everything. Start button, or you start key. That pedal down there is for the hydraulic thumb. I don't care for that. I'm going to probably put a lever on that. This is for your plow in the front, down there, and raises it and lowers it. I got to find out why this is loose like that, and so I'll be pulling the front of this off and take this whole plate off and get into that. That'll probably be a separate video. Let's see, we have another pedal on the other side. And this one is for the boom swing. I haven't used it. I've just been using the regular swing on the whole unit. You can see it's very easy to get to the fluids here. There's your hydraulic fill right there. Typical single line pump. I wish I had a better pump on it, but it does not. And they put a nice spring load on here, so you're not struggling with the cover. Cover's got a rubber seal all the way around it. We've been leaving it covered. Also, the hydraulic tank does have a gauge in here. It's not impossible to see, but I wish this was not here in the way, that you could get to the level in there, but you can see it. It's doable. That has to be changed. I'm waiting for the hydraulic fluid to be delivered. So today is the first oil change on it, and I did get one of the extension hoses to put on the drain plug on the engine, and it's probably a really good idea. You can get down in there. They have a spot down in there for the oil to come out, but I don't want to deal with that. And eventually I'll pull this plate up and see what's underneath there. But I'm not too sure about that. This is like one piece all the way around. This is not cut here, so I don't see a way of getting this plate off of here. I'm not going to go to the point where I'm pulling all this plating up. So I have a camera I'm going to stick down in there and see what's what, and see if I can get a good look at what's going on. The one nice thing I also noticed that they did here is you'll see this duct here, and it goes right here through here, and this moves a tremendous amount of air across your engine. And I have some electric fans like everybody else does coming, and I will be mounting the fans up on both sides, one in and one out for both sides of the cover. This runs typically pretty hot like all the others, and I'll probably add an insulation panel up underneath here for your seat. Although I ran it for a couple hours, I didn't think it was all that comfortable or uncomfortable. I'm here in Florida, and it was hot as the dickens in here. I don't know, gallon or two gas tank, nothing too special there. That's a typical Briggs engine on here, the regular XR models, 13.5 horsepower. Probably going to be putting the hydraulic oil cooler on this. Anything you do to clean, cool these down is going to extend the life of your machine. When the hydraulic oil comes in, I'll do a complete flush on this. The book says it's got several filters in there. I wouldn't know about that. This is welded shut here, so you can't get to that, and I have to find the drain yet on that. But drives nice, a lot of power. You see what we're doing here. It went right through these roots like nothing. I've got several attachments coming for it. You also notice the thumb is way up out of your way. I see a lot of these where this is kind of stuck down here in its retracted position, and you can see this does not. So when you're digging, which I just got started with this yesterday evening before it rained, this did not interfere with anything. Plenty of power on the thumb to grab those concrete piers, as you saw. As in, those were, you know, a little over 300 pounds. You got the usual valve here, so if you want to put your other attachments on here, which I will be. And again, it has the typical funny grease fittings on here from China. It did come with a toolbox. They did include some Zerks, but I ordered a whole set of Zerks. They recommend the moly grease on these, which I already have. Some of the Zerks are already on here, and that's fine. I think that one's actually damaged, so that'll be replaced. But I ordered a whole box of these, and there's more Zerks on here. So you got to get down in here, and you can see in the boom swing, there's another Zerk in here, and I believe there's another one down here somewhere. As I'm just getting started on this, so as I keep going, I'll let everybody know. But grease the living hell out of these things, and you should be good to go. Another Zerk here for your plow or bulldozer, whatever you want to call it. Another Zerk here. I just don't care for that. So I'll keep everybody posted as I go. I'll try to post a few. I said nobody's really got anything on these, and I know I couldn't find anything. Just getting started. Going to go over all the nuts and bolts and screws on this today. This grab bar, or whatever you want, crash bar here. This was loose. The bolt was backing out. Again, not all that unexpected, but overall build quality, I think is top notch. Zero rust, zero damage. There's not a scratch on this machine. And again, their driver was super good, and it does come right to your driveway. I didn't have to do anything. Typhon, aka Machinery Asia, promised the delivery to your door, and it would be in running condition. You're not assembling anything, and that's exactly the way it came. Their customer service so far has been very good, and I would recommend them. So pretty good so far. $5,300 machine delivered from eBay, and I'll keep you all posted.